Halo teman-teman belajar, welcome back to Belajar Bersama channel, and this time we are going to belajar or study together about this place called Sebatu. In Sebatu village is place for holy water spring to purify yourselves. Okay, so the first thing we need to do before we do melukat or purification is buying some canang. Okay, so these are called canang, and some incense sticks as well, and some kuangin. You can see here kuangin. So canang is basically is made of young coconut leaf with some flowers on it, and also some thinly sliced pandan leaves on the top of it. Kuangin, as you can see on the screen, is made of banana leaf. Actually, is shaped like ice cream cone from banana leaf, and we also arrange some flowers in it, and we also put in some ancient Chinese coins with a hole on it. Okay. So that's called kuangin. Kuangin and canang, we need it for praying before we do the purification. So we're walking along the path, the road to the purification, to the temple where we do the purification. So along the road, you can find a lot of stalls selling traditional fabrics, selling food and drink, fruits, even some food stalls as well, selling meatballs, noodles, and well, close to this car, there's this white car parking. There's this food stall. It looks like a restaurant, but it's not really a big restaurant, but it's a big food stall. It's selling suckling pig or babi guling in Balinese language. Okay, so we're still walking. I'm sorry, a bit shaky because I'm holding my camera. I have no stabilizer yet, so I'm holding it manually, trying to stabilize by myself, but it doesn't really work. It didn't really work. So we're going down now we're going down some stairs. So on my right side is the food stall, or the warung, or a restaurant. It's quite spacious, so if you feel like you need to eat before you're going down, you can eat first before you go down, or after you climbing up. If you feel a bit tired and hungry, you can stop by and buy some food if you want to. Okay, we're going down some stairs to the temple for purification. Okay, when we're going down, there's also some stalls selling stalls as well, like on the left and the right hand side, selling fruit, food, drink, canang, and incense sticks, candies, etc. for offerings. So we're still going down. It's a bit shaky, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. I hope we don't get dizzy. Okay, so around when we're going down, we can see a lot of trees and vegetation, lost vegetations, very beautiful, very green, and there's also there are also some rubbish bins, or trash cans, whatever you call it, provided. So please don't litter. Okay, so when we're going down, please don't litter. Keep the area clean. Okay, so this place is called Sebatu. Swastiastu. Welcome to Sebatu. It's Genah Melukat means a place for purification. Purification. Okay. Okay, we're still going down. It's actually easier to go down than climbing up. Climbing up will require longer breath and more power, and more breath as well. So by the way, this place Sebatu purification or holy spring water purification, or whatever you call it, was actually found by some foreign tourists back then. Okay, long time. I don't know, I forget the year, but based on the article I've read, it was actually found by foreign tourists who came to this area, being amazed by the nature, and found this spring water. So the tourists actually try, because they feel like, they're interested in, because they saw the water is very clear, very very cool, refreshing. So they got into the water, and suddenly, I mean, they kind of like, washed themselves in the water, and suddenly the water changed color. Because based on some beliefs, like people here, people actually in general believe that if you have, something like disease or something, especially caused by witchcraft, like black magic or something, if you um, purify yourself here, like um, wash yourself here, those diseases or illnesses or whatever caused by the black magic or witchcraft or whatever, bad things will, you know, will go away. It will uh, cleanse yourself. I mean, the water will clean yourself, and will um, wash those diseases, illnesses caused by those kind of magic things. The black magic things will be washed away by the water. So yeah, this is actually the first temple that we need to pray and do a little bit of offerings here before we going down to the purification spot down there. So here we need to do small offerings using the chanang that we have bought. We're still waiting for another group of people actually still praying there. So yeah, the surrounding area is very green, it's very calm. The sound of the water rushing, it's very calm. It's calming and shady as well here, so it's not hot at all. So while waiting, yes, so we continue the story of the foreigners who came here a long time ago and found this spot to purify themselves. After the villagers actually heard this from the foreigners, they finally found out that they did this kind of like they talk with someone who knows about spirit world and knows about something unseen, and finally they discovered and they found out that actually this place is a place is a place for Dewi Ganga, or we call it Dewi Ganga, who is actually who is the goddess of water. Okay, so this is the first place that we need to do some offerings here. I'm sorry, my camera is a bit shaky. It's really hard to hold it. Okay, I cannot really stabilize it. Anyway, so I do offerings here before we go down. So yeah, we bought some chanang and we just we put it here as an offering. So we put one chanang in front of the shrine to ask for permission that we are going down for purification. And the other 3 chanangs will be put here on the fountain. Is the place where we later wash our hands and wash our face to clean up our bodies before we actually do purification down there. So this place is also believed to be not this place, I mean the purification spot down there. We're going to go there later. It's also believed to be a place where, as I told you, the foreigners were surprised because the water suddenly changed into sort of like blurry water after they got into it. So before they got into the water was clean, but when they got into the water and washed themselves, suddenly the water changed color, becoming blurry, a little bit dirty. And when they told this to the villagers finally found out that this place, I mean the purification spot down there, is actually a place for goddess Ganga, the goddess of water. And until now, actually, the people here and Balinese people in general believe that this purification spot is the place where you not only purify your physical body and mind, but it's also a place to heal yourself from something magic. Okay, if you are sick because of witchcraft or black magic or something that is hard to explain by logic, but you're sick because of this, you can try this place, because many people believe that if you wash yourself here, the water here will clean yourself. The water here will wash away those kind of bad things, evil things that people try to make you sick, using this kind of evil witchcraft or something. Okay, so the second place where we need to do the offerings is here. It's there's this table in front of this small bamboo tree with small shrine. So we need to do the offerings here before we going down. Again, we need to ask permission that we're going down to do the purification. The offering is very simple actually. Just put a chanang with, if you have a candy on hand or crackers or whatever, biscuits or something edible that you have on hand, you can just put on the top of your chanang as the offering. We call it rarapan in Balinese language, is something edible that we share to the unseen creature or the unseen thing. In this context is the unseen thing who guards the place. So we need to ask permission because we're going down to do a purification. Okay, so we continue our walking to go down. Oh my god, it's so shaky, I'm so sorry. So we're going down, and there's this group of people actually still praying, so we need to wait. So yeah, besides besides being believed that this place is a place for cleaning yourself from black magic, this place is also believed to be a place for those who want to have kids. I mean, who have been married for a long time but they don't have children yet, so they can come to this place to ask for ways or to ease their or to give them ways or enlightenment how to have kids or children. This place is believed to be a place for those who ask for children as well. Of course, they will not be given children in like a click or a blink of an eye, but if you come here to ask for children, probably you will be, they will show you the way how to do it. They will help you to ease the process, to ease, to give you enlightenment, to give you yeah, ways to ease the way to have it. It's not magically you will have it, you'll have the children in a matter of seconds or days. Of course not. You still need to do your best. Okay, so here we need to pray as well. We need to do some offerings as well here, because this temple is actually for the goddess Ganga in this temple. So if you're willing to do a purification, which is actually down this place, is down there. You need to go down a couple of steps down. So if you intend to do a purification, you need to pray here as well. Okay, this is actually the main temple for this purification activity. Okay, so after we pray here, we use Chanang and the Kuangan as well. After we pray, we bring the Kuangan down here. So as you can see, the small waterfall, and water is everywhere. It's very calm, it's very relaxing to hear the water rushing, the sound of the water rushing water. And we bring the Kuangan, we take the Kuangan with us to the waterfall to do the purification. So if you want to go there, if you want to come to this place, make sure that for women, make sure that you are not on period, and for children, make sure that if you do a purification for children, make sure that you have your teeth have grown, like you have your teeth have fallen, you have new teeth growing up already. Okay, if your teeth are not fallen yet, probably it's a bit forbidden to do the purification here. Okay, so once again, for women, make sure that you are not on period if you want to do a purification. And for kids, if you want to take your kids with you here, you have to make sure that your kids are grown up enough. I mean, it's not very young. The measurement, or at least their teeth have fallen and new teeth have grown, so that you can take your kids with their new teeth growing here to the purification. Okay, in Balinese we believe that in Balinese culture we believe that for the kids whose teeth haven't fallen yet, the children or the kids are still dirty, some sort of like dirty. The same thing like if women come here, women on the period come here, it means they're still dirty. I mean, women on the period are considered dirty as well. Okay, so this is the place for the purification activity. So before we wash ourselves under the waterfall, we need to do the offerings as well. So do the offerings and take the Kuangan with us before we actually wash ourselves under the first waterfall. We put the Kuangan right beside the waterfall, and then we just wash ourselves under the rushing water of the first waterfall, and then the second waterfall, and there's a fountain by the end of the purification. And after the purification, we again do the offerings here and pray, and we take some holy water to splash to our body, and to use it to wash our face and drink some of it as well. We also take some rice. Okay, the rice has been soaked in the water, so it's actually wet, and we put it on our forehead, and also on our neck, like, yeah, the bottom part of our neck. Okay, so yeah, this is the area for the offering, to do the offering and praying before we finish all the process.